what is it called? What's been going on with the trucks? The vaccine mandate for truckers, but also something about the Trucker Alliance and things. Truck news. Thousands greet Freedom Convoy in GTA. Protests against vaccination mandates heads to Ottawa. They started out in Edmonton and whatever, and now they're all, well, actually, they started coming up from the US. Oh, and oh, I see. So they're making all their round offs and whatnot, like usual. They're like, hey, let's do this demonstration to go with it. Yeah, that's cool. I like the promotion and things. Where was I at? Oh, I was doing this one. Joining SoundCloud State. Oh, I was trying to find the name of what was going on. Oh, we just seen it. It was something to do. Oh, Freedom Convoy. Freedom Convoy, to a certain degree. Eagle. Well, what else was in this one? I did a little bit of truck. But they should be known just like the flu shot. It's the audio on with some royalty free audio, so I'll receive the because it was the money was. What is it called? No, and uh, um, that's what he wanted. What are we saying? Royalty free. But I also have this video that I'm on right now that I'm recording. So basically, I think it's CTA, SoundCloud, YouTube, music, trucking, Canada, state, convoy, royalty free. He has a certain perspective. I don't hate Trudeau. I like Trudeau. I understand his perspective, sorry. I understand his perspective. I understand Ottawa's perspective, and look at what they created out of that perspective. Some great content to go with it, some news, great promotions. It has me excited to order on Amazon like usual and all that. Anyways, back to the truck news. Thousands greet, like I had said. Thousands greet. Thousands. John G. Smith. Thousands of people lined overpasses, highway shoulders, and parking areas in and around the Greater Toronto Area Thursday. Greeting truck convoys has made their way to Ottawa in the fight against vaccine mandates and other public health measures. Police in the nation's capital are now preparing for more than 1,000 trucks and other protesters that are scheduled to arrive from across this country. Police in Kingston, Ontario counted about 300 trucks and support vehicles on Thursday night. Well, I'm one of the many people that are awaiting many packages. Pure just came to my door and delivered some stuff, and well, I plan on ordering more. So I hope, it looks like they're making their way, no problem. Hopefully nothing in between happens. That's why we have our police force out there to make sure everything's peaceful and the demonstration goes as expected. So everybody can receive their packages, well as the demonstration gets out there. And like I said, I like the promotional nature of this campaign. As long as it remains, and it usually does always remain that in Canada. But here's a great one: faith over fear. Police in the nation's capital are now preparing for more than 1,000 trucks and other protesters that are scheduled to arrive from across the country this weekend. Police in Kingston, Ontario counted about 300 trucks and support vehicles on Thursday night. The Ottawa Police Service is warning about significant impacts on traffic beginning Friday. A large police presence is expected in the downtown core and on major highways and roads throughout the region. Supporters greeted convoy participants in and around the Greater Toronto Area Thursday. You know, that word protester has become sort of a criminal word because of, say, some protesters elsewhere around the world, protests around the world, which were supposed to be peaceful, but they don't remain peaceful like a Canadian protest does. So that's why you tend not to even use the word protester anymore. It's more supporters and things of that nature because of the way, say, like with the recent Rittenhouse case, the word protester is so tainted. It has blood on the word. There's blood all over the word protest. Just so people know. We ask that members of the public avoid unnecessary travel, especially in the downtown core this weekend. If possible, if you do travel, plan ahead and expect significant delays. But at the same time, this helps sort of baptize the word protester as time goes on, with some great demonstration. Like I said here, the word will go back to being, well, mostly about peaceful demonstration and whatnot. This one is a great example. I like this one. This one's gone a long way. All the way across Canada, this one's made it. Up and down as well. North and south, east to west. On road demonstrations, you've seen trucks assembling under banners of Freedom Convoy 2022, Convoy to End Mandates, and Lockdown Ottawa. A related GoFundMe page, originally launched to help cover food and lodging costs, has now collected more than $6 million through GoFundMe. Although GoFundMe froze funds until organizers could account for how the money will be distributed. There are multiple reports that the first $1 million has been released. God keep our land. God provides food, government provides delivery. To a certain extent, yes, but that statement could go a long way. You could, well, thousands, millions, if not millions, that see that statement could have it could mean many different things. God, yes, he provides the systematic nature of food. But it's our job to take what God has given us to deliver, to work for, to sell, to, well, in this case, deliver. That's our duty as human beings of God. That's what witnessing has taught me. We are God. God is in us, all around us. It's your duty to make of what God has provided, and our fellow man that worked under God and whatnot has provided these systems. Like, look at this truck. Okay. I'm not going to get into depth, but there was a man that built that truck, and he could be here or he could be up in heaven or wherever. But you're here now, and you have those base values that were taught to you through the systematic process of schooling and religion and things that our forefathers and mothers have created under God. God gave them the power to create things, and we're so lucky that we have, well, nowadays it's so easy to go from the bottom to the top and what have you because of this wonderful system that's being created that we can just pull the lever on and start moving forward with. Trudeau is currently isolating after potential exposure to COVID-19. And it's out there. I'm suffering from quite a cold sore. Who knows? Maybe I would have been there and vlogged it, but unfortunately I wasn't there. But look at the ones that were.